Did you know that peacocks can't fly? I mean, they kinda can, but not really. See, peacocks are actually a type of bird that's related to chickens and turkeys, and like their distant cousins, they're too big and clumsy to fly very well. I mean, just look at this guy. With his massive 6-foot wingspan and 20 pounds of body weight, he's not exactly soaring through the skies anytime soon. But do not feel too bad for him, because peacocks do have one major advantage over their flightless brethren, and that's their beautiful iridescent feathers. You see, peacocks are the only birds in the world whose feathers have both color and iridescence. And it's all thanks to a special reflective material called guanine, which is found in their outer layer of skin. When light hits the guanine, it gets reflected and separated into different wavelengths, just like a prism. This creates a colorful display that's made up of blue, green, red, and purple feathers, which are surrounded by a white halo. And it's this unique combination of color and iridescence that makes peacocks so attractive to potential mates. In fact, the brighter and more colorful a peacock's feathers are, the more attractive they are to people. And the males have evolved to have the brightest feathers possible in order to attract the most mates. But peacocks aren't the only ones with special feathers. Peahens also have a special iridescent feather that only appears during mating season. These feathers are located above the tail, and they shimmer in the sunlight, making the peahen look extra beautiful to the peacocks. And speaking of peacocks, did you know that they have a special call that they make during mating season? It's called a courtship dance, and it involves the male peacock puffing out his chest and shaking his tail feathers, while making a loud, raspy noise. The male peacock will perform this dance in front of a group of peahens, and the one who is chosen as the mate will lay between 3 to 10 eggs per year. Both parents will then take turns incubating the eggs for about 28 days before the chicks are ready to hatch. And when they do hatch, they'll be covered in downy feathers that help keep them warm until they re old enough to fly south for the winter. In fact, peacocks travel thousands of miles each year between their breeding grounds in North America and their wintering grounds in Central America. And they do this by riding the winds, literally. Peacocks can ride air currents for hours on end without flapping their wings, which is how they conserve their energy when flying long distances.